and introducing our new sponsor tonight, Irma of Irma's Produce. So thanks for coming out. I don't hear the music with the open, so you're just hearing my voice. But why don't we get the buzz band kicking in? Ah, there it is. Peace and love. Peace and love. Are we on? Oh, okay. Hi guys. Keep it going, that sounds beautiful. Here tonight is a special edition of Miss Jenny's Beehive Live. We are getting to know someone very special at our show tonight, and he happens to be the Vice Mayor of Yountville, John Dunbar. Ladies and gentlemen.
Hello.
Thank you for joining us.
Thanks, Miss Jenny.
It's really a pleasure to have you here tonight. It's an honor to have you here tonight. I live in Yountville, so I have gotten to know you the past 4 or 5 years living in Yountville as a mom, and I've actually seen you cross people across the streets during the festivals and stuff. So
That's true.
My first
Traffic
thought was,
control.
I was like, who is this guy doing traffic control? So I'd like to get to know you better tonight and give you a chance to sort of talk to the Beehive Live Napa TV audience, which is a very mixed group, but everyone lives here, of course, in beautiful Napa Valley, so it must be just happy people everywhere.
That's right.
And if not, I hope we can inspire them and get, because I think you're amazing, so hopefully I'll ask some questions that will get that through how amazing you are. And we'll look at some pictures, too,
Good.
so we can talk
Good.
about your history and your plans. And sound good?
Great.
Can I mention the college?
Go ahead. Let's get it out there.
We went to the same college. Oh, did we say
And
hi
we
to
grew up in the same hometown, Oakland, California.
Yes, actually I was born in Oakland, so we're actually from the same hood. So what we're doing tonight is giving you a range of careers, kids, that comes from university education.
There are different paths for everyone.
Yeah. No, but I want to provide a great platform here at the Beehive Napa TV studios for anyone who's running for office and want to come on. I don't want to seem biased. You're all invited. We have Marjorie Moeller's coming up next show. And Robert Strike, if you're out there, of course, you're welcome. Miss Jenny TV on Facebook. Drop me a line, and we'll get to know you, too, before the election, which is, of course, November. Ladies and gentlemen.
November 2nd.
You bet. See, I did 2. I didn't do 3. So register to vote, okay? All right, so let's check out Mr. Dunbar. He's, okay. Some things can only be said with photographs. Here we go, Justin. All right. Okay, so this is a very official-looking photograph.
That's
of
very
you.
official. That's I'm up at the Allied Council meeting up at the California Veterans Home.
Oh, right.
The Veterans Home, we have over 1,000 members of the Veterans Home. They're a third of our population. And we're very fortunate to have them. And I go up there on a regular basis and give them a report of the town so they know what's going on.
Such a wonderful place up there. I know you do a lot up there and just love those guys and living in the town.
It's an amazing facility. If people haven't been there, our community pool is up there. There's a full-size baseball field. There's also a large cemetery, obviously, for the veterans. There's a hospital. And
you've been involved in a lot of events up there with fundraising and things like that. And the Pathway Home, of course.
Pathway Home is a real passion for me. It's a fairly new program. It's only in its 3rd year, but it's supporting Iraq and Afghanistan veterans when they come back from military combat, and they have either traumatic brain injury or post-traumatic stress, and they need some special care. And Fred Gussman is the executive director. He and his team do a fantastic job of caring for these young men. And
That's such serious stuff. I mean, these are guys that have gone to war, Afghanistan and Iraq, and they're now coming to live at the Vet Center in Yountville, with a lot of post-traumatic and physical injuries.
Yeah, and it's a real honor for me to be able to help them out. And there's a group of citizens from around the valley that we work together to help get the word out to the public, because it's a nonprofit organization, so they really need support. They need funding. It's not part of the federal government, so we really need to try to sustain it and make it successful. Over 200 veterans have been treated, and then they go back to their families, back to jobs.
What are some of your fundraising events that we can get involved in? Do you guys have an annual?
There's a big concert coming up actually November 13th with Tim McGraw. And Tim McGraw Who had, yeah.
Having a heart attack. Who's getting me tickets?
Yeah. Well, Tim
Right.
and his wife, you may have heard of her, Faith Hill.
I'm gonna have a heart attack. I think I'm wearing her perfume right now.
They founded the Tug McGraw Foundation, and the Tug McGraw Foundation does research and raises money for brain research. So it was a natural partnership for the McGraw Foundation and the Pathway Home to get together, share ideas, share treatment, share fundraising efforts. So that's going to be one of the really big events coming up.
I didn't even know that. So November 13th, y'all, did you hear that? Tim McGraw, the Vet Center in Yountville. It's an easy place to get to. There's a lot of public, there's buses.
At the Lincoln Theater.
And come to Yountville and make it a really special night. And I've heard all ages. I mean, that's a good, bring the whole family. Bring the teenagers, right?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
That's fantastic. Okay, that was all in one picture.
That's one picture. We got to get going. We got more pictures.
Well, let's get to the important stuff. The fact that I can't switch the pictures. No, I know this next one was so cute. I saw. Oh shoot. Oh dear me. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is go to this one, and then this can. You guys are doing such a good job, by the way. I love your music. So soothing. Okay, so sorry I had to go to this anyway. Remember we talked about it?
That's right.
So here you are up at the vet center. Now let's get to the important things. Like
that's Barkley.
This? Hi, Barkley.
That's our little man.
Adorable.
My wife Robin walking Barkley. Isn't he cute?
Get rid of this. He is so cute.
He wants to wear one of my message signs. That's me, you know, the high drama of bocce. We had a bocce tournament.
It's intense around here, isn't it? The whole
it's
bocce
serious
league.
Business. Yeah, it's
I'm afraid of that action, and you know, a lot of chefs and bring out the food, and
it's a lot of fun. It's great fun.
That looks really fun. It's like, that sounds like
that's the rest of the family. That's Briscoe and Munch. They're brothers.
Briscoe and Munch.
Yep. You can tell my wife is a huge Law and Order fan. So she named him after her two favorite.
Oh, I love it.
And
your wife, the lovely Robin Dunbar.
Robin Dunbar. Yep.
Last year's president of Focus.
That's right. That's right. This is
me
at a Chamber of Commerce mixer not too long ago, talking about issues, getting to know some folks. And there's my wife Robin, and
Robin.
That's not the crime dog, but that's us at a charity event to raise money for the Phoenix Humane Society. And speaking of dogs, that's me.
Speaking of dogs,
this is the dog whisperer, Caesar Milan.
Oh, it is. It is. I couldn't see from here.
That's the dog whisperer.
Caesar.
He just spoke at a conference I attended down in San Diego. So
you are too much fun because you do this thing at the state capitol we didn't talk about yet with.
That's right. Well, here I am with my wife and Congressman Mike Thompson and his wife Jan, and some very good friends of mine, Pete and Danette Marshall, at a reception that we held a few months ago.
Fantastic. Oh, and this is so great. This is the Yountville's sculpture walk, just like Napa just integrated there. So
exactly.
How proud is everyone working? So that's so great.
We're very excited about bringing more cultural arts to town.
Absolutely.
We have this outdoor sculpture walk, as you said, and more to come. That's just me working a fashion show for If Given a Chance, which is a nonprofit to raise money for youth that need some help. They're a little disadvantaged, so we were raising some money that day. There's my beautiful Robin.
You guys are out and about doing philanthropic work all the time, and that's just why I wanted to have you on, and I see the way you guys work as a community so amazingly well.
Thank you.
All of you, yes, and a lot of work, a lot of heart goes into Yountville and keeping it the way it is. And what's this action, though?
This is my day job. I work down at UC Berkeley in the athletic department. And sometimes at football games, I'm out taking photos.
You're kidding me. Okay.
This is me. This is an artist, Mark Levy, one of the many artists this is at Raz Galleries right in Yountville. We're encouraging more and more artists to bring their talents to Yountville so we can share them with everybody.
Fantastic.
This is me in Sacramento.
And you go out there for your advisory, is that or no, that's
This is when I was up for the League of California Cities Legislation Day, where we go meet our state legislators and lobby for what's important to our residents down here.
What's the committee that you do at the state capitol? What is that board that you sit on where you go?
Well, I think that's the League of California Cities.
League of California Cities.
That was just our recent opening of our library in Yountville.
Oh, that's fantastic.
This is during the Memorial Day ceremony at the Veterans Home. So it's a beautiful, very moving day, and if people have not been there, I really recommend that you come and experience it and support our veterans.
Veterans Day in Yountville, the ceremonies and all that kind of stuff. Yeah,
and
that really is beautiful.
This is an installation. We were just talking about that with the League of California Cities, where I'm a board member. This is with a bunch of the guys from the Pathway Home program. We had an opportunity to go down to Raiders training camp, and that happened. The gentleman in the middle there happens to be a Cal grad, Nnamdi Asomugha. He's also a stud NFL football player, so we were able to go there and get some autographs and pose for some photos.
And here's Robin, Focus. Friends of Community United in Service. Okay,
right.
That means they give great parties, you guys. You see Focus coming out to Yountville. There's always good bands and great food and just a good time. The whole fan family, you can just spend the whole day. Good old-fashioned fun.
You bet.
And you're always there, so.
That's right.
And you just seem to know a lot of people. People trust you. I mean, I've asked around. A lot of people just really think the world of you, and so I just wanted to be sure that if there's someone that hadn't met you, because I know that we're in Yountville now.
That's right.
We are in Yountville now. As of when, I think last year. Hey guys, last year hi Yountvilleans. Time to watch channel 27 and 28 and 99 on AT&T.